Well, it's November 26th, 2024, and every morning we feed our sourdough starter, and a lot of people have asked us to show how we do that. So, here we go. We have here a mix 50-50 of organic unbleached bread flour, and the other is whole wheat flour, organic. So we have this mix here, keep on hand. Here we have water, which is 80 to 90 degrees. It's about 80, it's almost 90. And so the water and flour has to be the same amount all the time. So we're going to take 75 grams of water and put it in our container. Here's a scale measuring in grams. So the water is in. Now we are going to put the equal amount, 75 grams, of this mix of flour. Ooh, 72. Now I'm adding the starter, 25 to 30 grams of starter. And you may want to put the starter in and mix it in with the water first. I happen to have put the flour in first, so now I'm adding the 25 to 30 grams of starter, which we prepared yesterday, or fed yesterday, I should say. Whoa. I'm putting a lid on now, and I'm going to put it up on the shelf. And we'll see during the day how it gets bubbly. I have leftover starter from yesterday. I'm adding it to a container where I keep leftover starter. And tomorrow morning I'm going to make pancakes with this leftover.
We'll do a video about that.
We'll do a video about that. I'm going to put this discard away in the refrigerator because tomorrow we're making the pancakes, and we're not throwing anything away. We don't like to do that. Tonight we will show you how to make a leaven for tomorrow's bread baking. We're back. It's 13 hours later. This is the starter. It's bubbly. It smells wonderful. It's gassy and sweet. Ready to go. Here we have water that is 88 degrees. It can be anywhere between 80 and 90. And I'm going to put in 200 grams. Let's see. 200. The next step is I'm going to take a heaping tablespoon of this sweet and bubbly starter, and it's going in. I want to get it all out. So it's in and it's floating, which is a very good sign. It means it's airy and gassy and alive. Now the next step, now we're working with the flour. And I have 200 grams of flour, 100 grams of bread flour, organic, and this is 100 grams of whole wheat flour, organic. So I'm going to whisk it together to blend it nicely. I think that's good. And now I will add it. Where's my little stir? There. I'm going to mix this so it's well blended. No dry spots. It smells good. I finished stirring it, and there are no dry spots. It's nicely blended. I made the sides nice and clean. I don't like dried up dough on the sides. And now I'm going to put it up on this shelf and cover it for the night. And tomorrow morning, it should probably be double, maybe triple in size. And we'll be using it to make the bread tomorrow. Good morning. It's the 27th, and I'm coming over here to get the leaven that we made yesterday. And as you can see, I put an elastic where it was when I put it up. And you can see that it has doubled. And here's a little line. It had gone up to here. And it's at its, it's peaked and it's on its way down. So, we have water here at 90 because it's cold in the cabin this morning, and Stephanie just started the fire. And so I'm going to turn on the scale, and we're going to get 700 grams of this warm water. Yeah. Fine. I've got the water in, and now it's time for the leaven. Oh, it's nice and foamy. Here we go. I'm going to use this, since we don't ever waste.
Look how it's floating.
Ooh, nice, yes. That's beautiful.
That's a good leaven. That's a good leaven, Danielle. You did a good job.
Well, well, the leaven is in. I'm going to combine it, and then after this is combined, we'll add the flour and we'll be ready to go to making bread. And you'll see that in the videos below. Good morning. What to do with the leftover starter that you amass through the week? Well, one thing you can do is make pancakes, and that's what we're doing. So here's the recipe. I have 240 grams of fed starter. It's active because it was just left over. And next is 1 egg.
I'm going to
2 tablespoons of oil. I'm using coconut oil. 1, 2. And 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. I'm just going to do it this way. Little sloppy. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And 1 teaspoon, half teaspoon, I'm having, of baking soda. And I'm told to mix what I have before the baking soda, and the baking soda is the last thing to add because that's what sets the chemistry going. So you don't want to make the batter for the pancakes too far ahead of time because it will go flat. So, since we're ready to start, I have a hot griddle over there. I will get the half teaspoon of baking soda. And I'm going to sprinkle it. Nobody wants to get a clump of baking soda in a pancake. It's horrible if you've ever had that happen in a biscuit, for instance. So, now I'm mixing that, and the chemistry is beginning. Now it's time to get over to the wood stove and start making pancakes. I can see the bubbles are forming already, so that baking soda is busily working. And this lovely antique piece of iron is ready. When you see the bubbles all over the top, you know it's time to flip. It's as if it's half cooked. Look at that nice color. 1, 2, 3. That's it, and you know the rest.